Tonight's awards winners have been selected by the general public in a national voting campaign. Please give a warm NAMA welcome to Seneca Nation President Todd Gates.
I'm out here to introduce the opening act here, and they were here last year, and if you were here last year, these girls really rocked it. And we have a couple members of the Seneca Nation up for awards tonight, and I'm proud of all of them, but I'm equally as proud of all the nominees for tonight's show. And good luck to all the nominees. And with that, I'd like to introduce the Newtown Women's Singing Society.
Please give a big round of applause to the Newtown Women Singers. Put your hands together for the Old Bridge Singers from the Ohio. Joining our drum circle, please welcome elder, actor, and living legend, Saginaw Grant.
Of my people. As long as the drum beats, there will always be native people here on Mother Earth. When that drum is silenced, get up and dance. Get up and dance. Get up and dance. It makes us feel good. This is why I sing for you. That's what all these songs are about. They're about memories that we have of our traditional people who have long been gone. Today, in this society that we live in, there's too much going on that distract us from believing and using the things that we always used all our lives. That's why the arena is so sacred to us. It's blessed. It's taken care of before every dance. Know that it was given to us by the Creator. If it ever goes silent, there will be no more people. Get up and dance. This is the way it should be done. Get up and dance. It makes us feel good. This way of life isn't just for native people. Every person here on Mother Earth, they all have traditions. But we don't practice what we were taught. And if they kept these traditions, this would be a completely different world. We all respected one another instead of put people down because of the way that they look, the way that they believe, the things that they do in their life. We're throwing all that away, it seems like. Listen to the beat of that drum. That's the beat of your heart. When I say the heartbeat of the native people, it's the heartbeat of everyone here on Mother Earth. If it ever goes silent, there will be no more people. The song that I'm singing should mean something to you because of your grandpas and grandmas. We must come back to our tradition. Get up and dance. Whenever you feel like dancing, get up and dance. You dance. They all have meaning. They all have silent, then you kill the heartbeat of all people, because we all go by the beat of a drum.
That was Saginaw Grand with the Old Bridge Singers, Janet Dunstan's Dance Academy, and tonight's nominees who will continue to respect and honor the message of Saginaw Grand.
Somebody's gonna learn that something you just don't do to me. Somebody's gonna pay for the way that I cry. Somebody's gonna pay for the way that you walked on me. Somebody's gonna pay for the way that you lied. Somebody's gonna learn that something you just don't do to me. Somebody's gonna pay for the way that I cry. Somebody's gonna pay for the way. 69 Stang they call the boss. 4-barrel Holly with the dual exhaust. She can burn rubber for half a block. And there ain't a quarter mile I ever lost. Look at me. I wanna be James Dean. I'll be standing on the pedal, pushing it to the metal, listening to the devil on my shoulder. I don't know where I'm headed, but I bet you I don't come in last. If I'm going fast. You can find me at 11 when my aunt turned up to 12. And some honky-tonk in heaven trying to raise a little hell. Yeah, I don't know where I'm headed, but I bet you I don't come in last. If I'm going fast.
Ladies and gentlemen, WWE superstar, SMG recording artist, Hall of Fame inductee, and your host, Mickie James. Let's get ready to rumble!
Hello! Good evening and welcome, everyone. It is my pleasure to be your host this evening for Native America's biggest night of music and entertainment. I'm excited to return to the Nammys stage and celebrate this incredible evening with every single one of you. Thank you. I'm super proud to represent the Powhatan Nation and the Mattaponi Reservation. All right, let's start with our first performer. Although this blues rock artist comes from Southern California, his music comes straight from the heart. Please welcome Tracy Lee Nelson.
sound of a guitar shuffling my hand. I love to hear the sound of a guitar shuffling my hand. To hear the sound of a guitar shuffling my hand. Hey, how's it going out there? Me, Joshua Wiki, Veep, Tracy Lee Nelson. I'm from the San Diego, from the La Jolla Indian Reservation. I want to share with you guys the next song I'm going to do. I'd like to dedicate it to the MMIW. Take care of yourself, all right? Here's the song. This is called Every Lady Has a Right. Respect and all your love, 'cause she's the one who has the gift of giving life to natural love like she's never felt. If she wants to hear the blues and play a Nelson blues, I say every lady has a right to have anything in life, anytime, any place. You love to give it all night. All the ladies around this world deserve respect. All the ladies around this world deserve respect. To have anything in life, anytime, any place. It's a little love, they give it all night. Well, I say, come on, baby. Respect. All the ladies around the world deserve respect. To have anything in life, anytime, any place. It's a little hug, then give it all night. Well, I say, one more time. All the ladies around the world deserve respect. All the ladies around the world deserve respect. To have anything in life, anytime, any place. Little love, then give it all night. All right, everybody, enjoy yourself. We'll see you in a bit.
For our first category presentation, here are Brenda G. Precious, Crazy Flutes Jack Flute Holland, and Donna Redfeather.
Hey, everybody.
Hello.
Good evening, everybody. Tonight, we honor commercially released songs.
These are individual tracks featured on a full-length recording.
So let's see who the nominees are for Song of the Year.
The nominees for Song of the Year are All Nations, Tribes and Tongues, Cali Benet.
Tribes and tongues come together under one sun. All nations, tribes and tongues join together equal as one. All nations, tribes and tongues.
Don't Let the Drums Go Silent, Saginaw Grant.
That's why the arena is so sacred to us. It's blessed. It's taken care of before every dance. Know that it was given to you.
Here and Now, Indian City. Mountain Song, Sandra Sutter.
If faith can move mountains, then why can't I believe that my people will protect me, not bring me to my knees or watch over me?
Rise Up, Twin Flames.
Rise up, rise up, rise up above our fears, where we'll cherish all the years and all our yesterdays. Rise up, now let's try.
St. John and Mequon, Annie Humphrey.
One lands the right hooks and the other one prays. Fire falls all around us with harder times.
Time for a Real Change, Lucas Siliberte.
Time to take a country back. That's a fact. I'm calling on all Americans, Democrats and Republicans. I don't care if you're red or white or black and blue.
Women in Water, Paco Frolic and Michael Busher.
Now is the time. Wind and water, givers of life. Grandmother moon in the east.
Exciting first category. And the winner is Women in Water.
Paco Frolic and Michael Busher.
Time heals all wounds. How long would it take to heal all the water from the mess that we made? If time begs the question and the answer we're throwing away.
Buju Nenewe Magnadu, Tabash Kinj Gwen in Indigenous cause, Wabashishin in Odam was Swagning Nunjaba. I can't tell you how much this means to me. I like to dedicate this to Michael Butcher, a friend of mine that's inspired me in many ways. He had a tragic accident and lost 3 fingers on the table saw and wasn't performing music, so I reached out to him and said, let's write a song together to honor the women that are praying for the water and walking around the water. And 6 or 9 months later, he sent me half the song, and I worked so hard to live up to it. So Mike can't be here with us tonight, but he said to say hi to everybody if we got up here, and that he will be back. So this is for Mike. Rich.
Partner of the great late Jim Pepper, please welcome Karen Knight Pepper and award winner David Rose.
This highly proficient pianist and gifted composer has already appeared at Carnegie Hall.
Performing his own compositions to the traditional chants sung by his grandfather, Keith G. Please welcome Conor Chief.
Thank you very much. It's an honor to be able to play for you tonight. My grandfather Keith was my earliest musical inspiration, and he inspired me to write the music that I did, and he was even able to participate in a couple of the tracks on this album that I did. And I'm so grateful that he's able to be here tonight. He doesn't like to leave home because he worries about his animals that he has to take care of. And he's 95 and he doesn't speak English, so traveling this far is a big deal, but he did it so that he could be here tonight to do this next song with me for you, and we're very grateful. So please welcome my grandfather, Keith Chi.
Please welcome artists Carol Markstrom, Thana Redhawk, and Paco Freilich.
This year, the Native American Music Awards created an additional category honoring instrumental songs.
That new category will be announced later this evening. This category honors the work of a full album.
Let's find out who are the nominees for the original Best Instrumental Recording category.
The nominees for Best Instrumental Recording are Emergence, Conor Chief. Flute Medicine, Jan Michael Lookingwolf. Medicine Wheel, Prayers of the Four Directions. Rushing Wind, Stephen Rushing Wind. Tribal Groove, Crazy Flute. Wild Dance Under the Stars, David Rose.
And the winner is
Rushing Wind, Steve Rushing Wind.
Oh, wow. I haven't finished my chicken yet. I gotta still finish my chicken. Wow, this is amazing. I had no idea. Conor's a good friend of mine, so is Jan Michael Lookingwolf, and so is Jack Holland. I mean, it's great to be nominated with these great guys. It really is. I want to thank High Spirit Flutes, Odell. We can't believe we pulled this off, and this was really a group effort with Daniel Wanacott, who did the recording, and I want to thank my wife Susan, who was instrumental in all this, putting it all together. And I had no idea. I wasn't even thinking I was going to win anything, and breaks my losing streak. So it's kind of like, wow, it's been about 4 years ago since I won one. So this is awesome. I want to thank Ellen Bello and Don Kelly and all the group, Uncle Joe and Ed Cobain, and all the great people out there that work hard. Leon Thompson. You got to remember these people that in the back. They're working hard to keep this thing, to get this going. And sometimes people don't recognize that. I always do, because I see how hard work they put into it. So this also goes out to them too as well. And thank you all. This is excellent. Thank you folks for being here. Thank you very much.
please welcome Janelle Munoa and Mualim and ZYG of the Groovalados.
Let's take it to 130.
I'm one of the best yet, and don't you forget it. Step to me and you bout to regret it. I'm ZYG, don't forget who said it. Started beef, we need to call the paramedics. My name's Ziggy ZYG or the Ghost. Same rapper, different names. That's just how I promote. I'm the LeBron James of rap. Best yell of crap. If you try to snap to me, you gotta get slapped. Think you all got with that generic track? I see you mumble rappers, leave your names away. You said some suspect words after you roast me. And your rhymes are trash, you can't surpass me. ZYG 808 at the party.
Her soft voice, emotional honesty, and her poignant lyrics make for her unique mix of music.
You guys didn't tell me what you were going to do, but I see now. All right. Paying tribute to her brother and the late John Trudell with special guests Mark Shark and Quilt Man.
Please welcome Annie Humphrey.
Mamadu Ashka Indigenous Cause, Gamas Kwawaka Kag and Dunjaba, Nimen Wendam Nagashkunan, Nimen Wendam Nagashkunan. Good to meet you all. I served 4 years in the United States Marine Corps. And so at this time, if you're able to stand, I'd like the veterans in the room just to stand for a second. And thank you for your service. If you got a veteran at your table, just thank them for their service. Thank you. Thank you very much. Miigwech. 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 Sometimes that service is kind of overlooked. You know, you serve, you come home, and then you get free coffee on Veterans Day. So if you see a veteran, just say thank you, that's all. Don't gotta make a big deal. So I'm really, really excited to be here tonight to perform this song with Quilt Man and Shark. You know, John isn't with us physically anymore, but to me, these guys are the next best thing. Fighting fear with both of my fists, landing right hooks seems so useless. Put down the gloves and pray instead. St. John reminds me that the fear's in your head. Big brother gave me my name, about standing calm in the tempest. St. John on my left, Big Brother on my right. The beast is coming fast, and he's hungry for a fight. Fire falls all around us, with harder times on the horizon. Advancing online, with money signs in their eyes, and my gentle, angry heart raging inside. This is my homeland, and I've sworn to protect it from all enemies, foreign and domestic. My suit of armor made of Copenhagen lids, deflect and protect, 'cause the beast never sleeps. Fire falls all around us. right hooks and the other one prays. Fire falls all around us, with harder times on the horizon, advancing online with money signs in their eyes, and my gentle, angry heart raging inside.
For our special Hall of Fame induction, here is an inductee herself, Mickie James.
It's time to pay tribute to one of Native America's greatest musicians and music's most distinctive and influential guitarist, Jesse Ed Davis. An enrolled Kiowa with Comanche, Seminole, Muskogee Creek heritage, Jesse was one of the most highly regarded guitarists of the late 60s. By early 70s, he was rock's hardest session guitarist. His simple and soulful sound appeared on over 100 albums and recordings with his three favorite guitars, the Telecaster, Stratocaster, and Gibson SC. You may not have known him, but you've definitely heard him. He was a musical legend in his own right, an unsung hero, and certainly one of the greatest guitarists to have ever lived. Eric Clapton called Jesse brilliant and said he was a genius years ahead of his time. Jesse said, "I just play good notes that sound good." He influenced the playing of Duane Allman and the sound of Aerosmith. He recorded and toured with Jackson Browne, Bob Dylan, Leon Russell, Eric Clapton, and Rod Stewart and the Faces. He was John Lennon's friend and guitarist of choice. He shared the stage with George Harrison in the concert for Bangladesh. He also appeared on the Rolling Stones' Rock and Roll Circus. And he also played country with Willie Nelson, soul with Marvin Gaye, blues with B.B. King, pop with Neil Diamond, and folk with Arlo Guthrie. His versatility was far and wide, and it all came natural to Jesse. Jesse recorded 3 solo albums entitled Jesse Davis, Oh Lulu, and Keep Me Comin'. He worked and released 4 albums with Taj Mahal and 2 with John Trudell, and the graffiti band featuring Mark Shark and the Quilt Shaman, who later formed Bad Dog. Let's take a closer look at the amazing work of Jesse Ed Davis.
Mr. Jesse Ed Davis.
Farther on down the road, you will accompany me.
Jesse Edwin Davis with Taj Mahal, it was huge to me. I wanted the rock more, and I wanted the doom doom dam doom 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 dam doom 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 dam doom doom. I'm going up country, gonna paint my mailbox blue.
Like the sun, and I don't remember no cold days. I just remember the warm, warm sun further on.
Jesse Ed Davis was one of rock and pop's primary session guitarists from 1966 to the late 1970s and continued recording through the mid-1980s. His career and recordings with major rock figures testify to his abilities and status as a multifaceted guitarist known for his fluidity in the idioms of classic rock and roll and the blues, especially on slide guitar. An enrolled Kiowa on his mother's side with Muskogee Creek heritage from his dad, Jesse Edwin Davis III was born September 21st, 1944 in Norman. Davis's mother, Vivian, started Jesse Ed on the piano. But his father, Jesse II, a Dixieland drummer who played with many local musicians, brought home a guitar for Jesse Ed, or Eddie, to family members.
Jimmy Reed and Elvis Presley came along. That really did it for me. We had an old guitar laying around. It was a Stella guitar, I think, one of the 1095 models. And I used to tie a rope around it and put it on my shoulder and stand in front of the mirror, watch myself mimic Jimmy Reed records and stuff.
Davis took lessons from a local guitar teacher, and at age 16 toured with Dick Clark of American Bandstand on a 30-city tour, where Davis met drummer Levon Helm, then playing with Ronnie Hawkins and the Hawks. After leaving Norman, where he'd been studying literature at the University of Oklahoma, teaching guitar in a local music store, and touring with Conway Twitty around 1964, Davis moved to Los Angeles and reconnected with Levon Helm, who introduced him to fellow Oklahoman Leon Russell. Then at the center of studio session work in LA, Russell hired Davis to record with Gary Lewis and the Playboys. Later, Davis played guitar on the Monkees' 1966 #1 hit, Last Train to Clarksville. In 1967, Davis started his 4-album association with bluesman Taj Mahal, whose band also consisted of excellent Oklahoma musicians in their own right, Chuck Blackwell on drums and Gary Gilmore on bass, both from Tulsa. On a trip with Mahal to London for the Rolling Stones' Rock and Roll Circus film, Davis met John Lennon in London, and they became close friends. Davis is featured heavily on Lennon's solo albums, Walls and Bridges, and Rock and Roll. Davis recorded 3 solo albums from 1970 to 1973, often titling songs after places in his home state. But Eddie's best known for his studio work. He's heard on Jackson Browne's 1972 hit, Dr. My Eyes, as well as on albums by B.B. King, Arlo Guthrie, Steve Miller, Brewer and Shipley, the Pointer Sisters, Ringo Starr, John Lee Hooker, Keith Moon, Neil Diamond, Eric Clapton, George Harrison, Rod Stewart, and the Fifth Dimension. In 1985, Davis formed the Graffiti Man Band with American Indian activist, poet, and actor John Trudell. They recorded AKA Graffiti Man, called the Album of the Year by Bob Dylan, who had it played over the public address systems before his concerts that year. Although Jesse Ed Davis died in Los Angeles June 22, 1988, his work has continued appearing on many reissued recordings, film soundtracks, and compilations of significant rock and blues tracks. In 2002, the Oklahoma Jazz Hall of Fame inducted Davis in the blues category. In 2011, Eddie's family was elated that he received the Eldon Shamblin Session Musician Award, given for outstanding work as a studio musician, and that Jesse Ed Davis received his home state's highest award for musical excellence when he was recognized and inducted into the Oklahoma Music Hall of Fame.
To induct Jesse Ed Davis into the Native American Music Hall of Fame. Please join me in welcoming Jesse's closest relatives and first cousins, Rechinda Davis Bates and Constance Davis.
Davis Bates, and this is my sister, Connie Davis Carter. And we want to tell you how happy that we could be here personally on behalf of Jesse's Ed's Kiowa, Comanche, Creek, and Seminole family to thank you for this award honoring our cousin, Jesse Ed. We know Eddie's smiling down on us from heaven watching all this, thinking, oh my goodness, I never expected any of this. And as we've heard, he always said, I just play the music and the notes that sound good. But we know secretly he is thrilled by all this. And we also know as long as his music is played and shared and you all remember him, he's never really gone. So we're going to take this award home to Oklahoma. I'm dedicating it to the Oklahoma Historical Society's rock and roll exhibit, so any of you all can come see it when you come to Oklahoma City. And again, we thank you very much.
Performing a tribute to their bandmate Jesse, please welcome Mark Shark and the Quilt Shaman, along with the local inductee from the Buffalo Music Hall of Fame, Robert Freight Train Parker.
much. That's Beauty in a Fade from John Trudell and Jesse Ed Davis. And it's an honor to be here tonight to induct our friend and one of the greatest guitar players to ever walk the planet, Mr. Jesse Ed Davis. And he really could pick 'em, and what a beautiful soul, too. I mean, you listen to Doctor My Eyes and 6 Days on the Road. Hell, anything he played. How about when you get home tonight, put on Tina Smiled by John Trudell and listen to some of the most exquisite and poignant and heartfelt sounds that a guitar can possibly make. And you know, it was no accident that Jesse met up with John Trudell. It was no accident at all, because Graffiti Man's got something to say, and he's going to keep on saying it. So it's our honor to induct Jesse Ed Davis right here where he belongs, in the Hall of Fame of Native American music. We're going to do one more of his songs. This is called Farther On Down the Road.
Yeah.
you. Jesse Ed thanks you.
Please welcome Roy Dick and the beautiful Kelly Derrickson.
Wow, thank you everybody. Big hearts. I'm so honored to win Best Female. Thank you so much. And I would love, I'm so honored to introduce this captivating duo featuring husband and wife. Yayi, who is Inuk Mohawk, and is Algonquin Cree Métis wife. My good friends, Chelsea June.
Here tonight with a total of 7 nominations are Twin Flames.
Give it up, everybody.
Hi, everybody. How you guys doing? Holy, we're so excited to be here.
How you doing? Ano kisi? Nakakmek, inuunga. Tamaniyak. It is an honor to be here with you.
This first song we're going to sing for you is called Plain Song. And it's a song written to remind people to be proud of who they are and where they come from, no matter where that is. I myself, growing up as a Métis woman, always living in 2 worlds, have battled that, always trying to find my place. Being here today on a NAMA stage and representing our people from Canada, I'm truly proud. Nakukmik Chimigwich, this is Plain Song. to hide. Don't follow the path that lies ahead. Make your own road instead. Stand proud and sing it. Hi, 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 hi. I want to hear you. Come on. Hi, 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 hi. Let's give them a NAMA party. Hi, 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 hi. language. Thank you so much.
Inugayaw pinatok, nakok may makayaan ni kawala ko niwat tinut. Tanais ilang ayawut, broke down skitok. It is such an honor to be here. This next song we're gonna sing is a song called Broke Down Skidoo. It's kind of like Broke Down Car. I think everyone knows what that's about, hey? Technology, you know, it's never always reliable. But our dogs were our traditional hunting tools. But they were eradicated by the police in the 50s and 60s throughout all of the Arctic. And this song is kind of about that, and kind of about how each part of the machine breaks down, and it's never any fun. This broke down skidoo. We're going to play you one last song. We were told to do 3 songs, so we're going to do a third song. And this is going to be the song that my wife's going to talk about here.
All right, I guess I'm going to talk about it. This song is called The Edge. You know, and I think we've all been there at one time or another in our lives. I wrote this song, you know, when we first started our journey in music 4 years ago. And the music industry, music in general, is a crazy, crazy dream. So to be here today, standing on this stage, you know, I'm happy that we kept on going. So this is called The Edge. Chimigwich. Thank you to Creator. Thank you to Nammys for having us. We are just, you know, to be here in the United States and be among family, we feel it right away. So thank you from the bottom of our hearts.
Yeah, and we're gonna rush off after this, but we want to take Ed Coben and the band.
Yeah.
And the sound people.
Amazing.
Standing on the edge in the middle of nowhere, wonder if you will catch me. It's a messed up world when you're going nowhere, stuck in between. Chasing a dream you're not sure will come true. Not sure if you have it in you. Standing on the edge in the middle of nowhere, wonder if you will catch me. 'Cause my thoughts are clouded, my mind's not grounded, not burden free. Wonder if I'll ever get it right. I know deep down that I will have to fight. Hold on, 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 hold on. Standing on the edge,
Your hope is fading.
wonder if you
Hold on to me.
'Cause rejection's at the
When
door,
you're
it's
scared of
always
falling.
everywhere.
Hold on to me.
Some days are harder, some days are better. But I know that if
No, I
you're
won't let you go.
you can take it all one day at a time and
No,
let
I won't let go.
hold on, 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 hold on.
When your hope is fading.
Hold on to me when you're scared of falling. Hold on to me.
No, I won't let
Don't
go.
let go.
No, I won't let you
Don't
go.
let go.
No, I won't let you
Don't
go.
let go.
No, I won't let go.
Hold on. 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 Standing on the edge in the middle of nowhere, wonder if you will catch me.
Chimigwich, thank you so much. Hold on. Keep believing in those dreams. Every day we're given is another gift, and never forget that. Chimigwich.
Please welcome PJ Vegas, Jack Kohler, and Reggie George.
How's everyone feeling tonight? The music video is making a roaring comeback with the age of YouTube.
The medium has rightfully returned as a viable art form.
So let's take some look at some of this year's best videos.
The nominees for Best Music Video Concept are Ajia Ja Theme, Dawn Avery, Larry Mitchell with Ty Defoe.
Destined here, bring us peace from ocean to ocean. Sacred joy is sacred love. Ajija, rise to your destiny. Sacred joy, sacred love. Fly, and we will be free.
Book of Life, Keith Secola.
Where are we going? Why are we leaving? Why do we suffer? What is the meaning? How do we live by? Who would you die for? What would you cry for? Is it all real? Do we have free will? What are the numbers? What is your passion? Why are you grateful? What makes you happy? What gives you courage? What does your heart say? Everything's a miracle. Answers in the book of life. Answers in the book of life. Who are your neighbors?
Killing Strangers, Night Shift.
See the blood drip when a native cracks a smile. It's survival of the illest. Amputees can feel this. Crack your chest in half and watch the creatures eat the spillage. I'm a microphone contortionist, switchblade abortionist. Can't start my day without my midget porn torture fix. We're killing strangers. We're killing strangers. We're killing strangers so we don't kill the ones that we love. We're killing strangers. We're killing strangers. We're killing strangers so we don't kill the ones that we love. Born to be the bad guy.
Left, Right, Left, Mickie James, featuring the Yin Yang Twins.
It's over, so I guess we done. Kick rock, so I guess I owe you one. She a doobity downer, kick up to the left. Beyonce to the left, now beat this. Love is blind, you can't block it. Yin Yang RMA, you can't stop it. Mickie James, that smackdown. She done tag team with some dudes from the A-Town.
Ain't got no time for your drama. No more calling me your little mama. Boy, you ain't fooling me, and I won't be the one surrendering. You're starting up wars and blowing up hearts. It's not that hard to see. You're marching along to your own little beat. Left, right, left. You ain't got nothing. Left, right, left. You ain't got nothing left.
Sky World, Bear Fox, and Superman.
Let's put our minds together as one and remember the ones who've passed on to the sky world. Their life duties are complete. They are living peacefully in the sky world. In the sky world.
To the Sky, Blue Flames, Scott Kalama.
Hands to the sky like you're ready to fly. If you're ready to rise, come on. Hands to the sky like they're gunning for you because they're coming for you and now they're running for your hands. To the sky like you're ready to fly. If you're ready to rise and get 'em up. Hands to the sky like they're gunning for you because they're coming for you, running for you, running for you.
Fire burning inside a field with anger. Born warrior, not afraid of danger. Native in the 21st century, facing aftermath of genocide, stereotypes, racism, feeling the fire inside. One of many reasons natives down the ride. Not saying I don't give a fuck, but how can I get the attention of my people without promoting evil or the negative?
Walking on Water, Rita Coolidge, featuring Kev Mo.
I'm walking on water, floating on air. I still believe in miracles. Things may not be as they seem. In my imagination, I'm living in a dream. I'm walking on water, floating on air. What lies beneath me is real.
We Are All Brothers, Lucas Siliberti.
We're all brothers. Yellow, brown, black, and white. We got the same blood running through our veins. We're all brothers. Though we may not look alike, it's alright. We're all brothers through the blood of Jesus Christ. We all hold the answers in the palm of our hands. Love has always been God's holy plan. It's easy.
And the winner is
Best music video concept.
Sky World.
Their life duties are complete. They are living peacefully in the sky world. In the sky world. Ayo-ho-ya. Wehana-yo-ho-ya. Hey-yo-ha-yo-ha-yo-ho-ya. Hana-yo-ho-ya. Hey-yo-ha-yo.
Oh, Sego Sebo Grego. Holy, this is awesome. Yawa for everybody's vote and Yawa Goa for all your support. But I'd like to thank Dios Mate. She's the one who sang the sound in the video. She's the one who made it happen and get out there. So, you know, Yawa Chawa.
Yawa.
And her mom, Gawea Nuni, is the one who helped me to translate the words into the Ganyageha. And we are both so thankful that the sound is getting out there and helping so many people. Both me and Deo Swate get so many messages how the sound is helping them. And that's what it's all about, you know, it's all for the people and how it helps and strengthens us. So, you want to say
Ditto. Yawa.
Yeah. Marco.
Presenters Palmer Tolley, Kunu Berchin, and Joanne Firecrow.
Our next category features both traditional and contemporary flute music initiatives.
The flute community produces a large variation of designs which continues the tradition of innovation and creativity.
My late husband, Joseph Firecrow, said, "Whatever you do, do it with honor." Let's take a look at the innovations and variations of these honorees.
The nominees for Flutist of the Year are Jan Michael Lookingwolf, Flute Medicine. Kelvin Mockingbird, Night Echo, Star Seed. Pine Ridge Flute Society, Wahiahaha Shiotanka, Okola Kichie. Randy McGinnis, Freedom's Hope. Stephen Rushingwin. Tommy Wildcat, I'll see you again.
And the winner is Pine Ridge Flute Society.
Yapi. I'm betu washte. I'm betu kile chante washte and I pay choose up below. Michelle Wasuchi Jaden Peters and Munjapi. What I said was, my relatives, good afternoon. Today with a warm heart I shake your hand. My English name is Jaden Peters. On behalf of my fellow artists, I want to thank you all for giving us the opportunity to make our voice heard, because where we come from, our reservation in Pine Ridge, South Dakota, a lot of people are struggling. And when we created the album, when we created the CD, we were dealing with suicide ideations in our schooling across the reservation. So fluting kind of brought us all together as a community, as a Tioshbae extended family, to create this music so that people could have something to escape to. Our homeland can be proud of something, can be heard again. So on behalf of the great Oglala Lakota Nation, we accept the award, and just want to give a shout out to all of our supporters and all the people that helped us get this far. And I want to thank you all. Wop la tanka.